finally summer. I'm in a sleeveless dress and sporting my Independence Day colors. I even have red toes. Remember, I just got my pedicure done, so I'm wearing red, white, and blue all week. I wanted to pop on here and let you guys know a few more details about my fitness update, because as I mentioned to you in the last video that I have had some rough weeks. I've been so busy with my regular full-time job because our staffing needs, I jump to 150 employees, and it all happens in 2 weeks, in a 2-week span. So this year I spent the month of May planning. Between the last 2 weeks of May and the first 2 weeks of June, I was on a dead run. In addition to that, I'm doing my every Saturday art shows, or that farmer's market I was telling you guys about that keeps me hopping, because I have to not only work during the week, but then I work on the weekends, and Sunday is my only true day off. My whole point is just that I'm on a dead run. I'm on a dead run during the summer. Fortunately, everything's been smooth, everything's been good, but I've eaten poorly, missed workouts, and really have had a hard time getting back to it mentally. In the summertime, also, my husband takes our younger son and goes out of town quite a bit. So I'm left to fend for myself quite a bit with regards to eating, grocery shopping, meal planning, and things like that. And so when he's out of town and it falls on my shoulders, it becomes too much because I'm busy anyway. And then to add that work on top of like self-care and meal prep and planning falls to the bottom of the priority list when there's work and art and other things to get done. So I struggled the last couple of weeks with making sure that I ate well, got my workouts in. I was so busy that I'd come home from work a couple of days and was just absolutely exhausted, and I just did not feel like going to the gym. And I admit I came up with every excuse in the book not to go. And I'm sorry about the lighting. I don't know why my camera is not adjusting for the lighting. It's like so bright, but I'm starting to get warm, and it's not even really that warm out today. But because I'm kind of partially sitting in the sun, I've got to put my hair up. So the biggest challenge for me recently has just been mentally, because last week alone, I worked out on Sunday, and then I was on a dead run and had something to do every single night and didn't get back to the gym again until Sunday. So there was an entire week where, remember this winter when I struggled with being ill a couple different times and didn't get to the gym for an entire week, and that was really trying for me and very upsetting and very discouraging. It happened again. I was doing really well, even though I was going to the gym about 4 days a week, which was less. I was trying to do 6 days a week back in the winter. I still felt good about the workouts I was having going 4 days a week the last couple of months, because they were really intense workouts. Last week was the worst week I've had in terms of I was so busy, so tired, didn't go to the gym, and also eating really poorly every day. Even though I was able to resist like donuts and ice cream, which seem like they're showing up at our office every day, I still was overeating. Personally felt weak in those moments where I knew I should resist. Friday, I was so proud of myself just for not having, someone brought in 2 containers of donut holes and I didn't have any of those, and I was so proud of myself. It's like these little wins, you know. And then this morning I came into work and there were 4 containers of donut holes. And then someone brought in a plate of cookies they baked, and it's non-stop, the snacks and treats. Remember I told you at Christmas time, there's so much junk, so much junk food. The other part of this is with my husband out of town and meal prep and cooking, I tend to go to what is easy for me to prepare. And oftentimes I get lucky and wind up preparing a salad because that's all I have the energy for. But this week it happened to be grilled cheese sandwiches, and I had grilled cheese sandwiches 2 nights back to back. You know, that's not only not nutritious, but it's high in fat for me to be having. Like by the time you butter the bread and fry the sandwich and you have that amount of cheese, it's quite a bit. I don't think if I had one grilled cheese sandwich with like a vegetable soup, it would be too bad. But still, it's extra butter, extra cheese. It's a lot of extra fat that I don't need right now when I'm trying to lose weight and get healthy. Saturday was my day off as usual, and I had Italian cheese bread again. I friggin' love that stuff from Little Caesars. I did wind up breaking down and having a Culver's custard mixer, which the flavor of the day I think was dark chocolate peanut butter crunch or something like that. And I had them add an extra scoop of peanut butter, and it was so rich and so delicious. And afterwards, I had that thought where I went, yeah, that was good, but did I really need to eat that? Did it really satisfy the craving? And no, it didn't. So I probably could have gotten away with half the size of the mixer that I had, and it cost me like $6 to have that mixer. I should have probably just bought a pint of, you know, Ben & Jerry's or something like that. It probably would have been a better investment, you know, because Ben & Jerry's is the best ice cream. Like, I made my day off count, but then Sunday I was right back to it. I was eating well. I had a great workout at the gym on Sunday. Today, I had a banana for breakfast, and now I just had lunch, which was lentil Southwest, some sort of Southwest soup. Progresso makes this soup. Hold on one second and I'll show you the can. That is high protein, and because I have an onion allergy, I have a really hard time finding canned soup that I like, and none of these soups have onions in them. So I have been buying them like crazy. This is that backwards in your screen? But anyway, high protein soup. So it had barley and corn. This was the Southwest style black bean, and it water, tomato puree, black beans, corn, barley, roasted bell pepper, soy protein isolate, salt, spice, potassium chloride, food starch, dried cilantro, onion powder, sugar, soy lecithin, garlic powder, natural flavor, tomato extract, citric acid. So the ingredients list is not horrible, and there's I think it's 270 calories for the whole can, 210 calories, even better than what I thought, and 20 grams of protein. I had that and 2 string cheeses and some pistachios and grapes, which I know sounds like a big lunch, but my goal is by about 3:30 this afternoon, I'm going to have a protein shake or half of a protein shake at work, and that should fuel me for the rest of the day and with a good workout. Yes, I'm going back to the gym again today. Primarily because I have to look at my entire week, and it's the week of the 4th of July in the US this week. So I know going into this week, I have gym opportunities on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday if I go early in the day, Friday evening, and then that's going to be it. So those are my 4 workout days out of the 7. So I have got to hit every one of those 4 days if I'm going to get to the end of the week and feel good about what I've accomplished and feel like I did well on my journey. You guys know that I didn't hit my May 1st goal. I didn't hit my June 1st goal, and today is July 1st and I haven't hit that goal. But I am persevering, and I had hit a plateau twice, and I'm at a plateau again. This morning I did weigh myself, and I had gained 1.5 pounds from my last reading, but given the last week of no workouts and poor eating habits, I'm not surprised, and I'm frustrated about that, but I'm still focused on what's ahead of me and what I need to do to keep going. So I just wanted to give you those updates. I'm currently, what was my weight this morning? 277 something, point something. I think it was 277.5 or 277.8. I can't quite remember. The last recording I have of my weight prior to this journey was 273 pounds back in 2017. And so I was almost there when I hit this period of year where I've just gotten way too busy and fallen off track. So I'm super excited to get back on track and bypass that goal to be below 273. I'm stoked about it. And part of the update that I wanted to give you is also being mindful of and sharing with you that correlation between being busy and poor eating habits. If I'm not eating well, I don't have energy. And if I don't have energy, I don't go to the gym. And then if I don't go to the gym, I get achy and sore and tired. And then it's a vicious circle and it starts all over again. And once you have one day of that, or one meal where you don't eat as well, that can affect the next 12 hours, the next 24 hours, the next 48 hours. So that's how things are all tied together. If I change just a little bit of what I'm doing, maybe better time management, maybe forcing myself to go to the gym, maybe planning a little bit more, putting a little bit more effort into planning better my meals, then maybe I won't find myself in this rut. But I just wanted to let you know I am back on track. It's not been an easy couple of weeks. I've had some struggles, but I also am still so committed to this journey. And I'm still so proud of what I've accomplished thus far. And I still look forward to what's to come. So hopefully that's a good update. If you guys have any questions about what else is going on or what I'm doing differently, drinking lots of water. When I feel like having a treat, I have Mountain Dew Zero sugar. I really love the Mountain Dew Zero Baja Blast. That really satisfies my cravings for something sweet, like makes me feel like I'm having a treat. I'll have popcorn with Bragg's amino acids sprayed on it, so I'm getting some nutrition, but also some salty flavor on it. What's something else I've done? I wound up, we ran out at my house, we ran out of half and half, I think on Thursday last week. And so all I had to put in my coffee was milk, and it was not horrible. So the next day I wound up having milk because I didn't feel like stopping at the store to get half and half, and it was delicious. And then I skipped coffee on Sunday and had milk in my coffee on Saturday, milk on my coffee this morning. And I told my husband, don't bother buying half and half for me, because I calculated the calories in the half and half in the same amount. So in a cup, there's 16 tablespoons. And according to the label on the half and half, in 2 tablespoons of half and a half, there's 40 calories. Doesn't sound like much. But if you times 40 calories by 8, so, 16 tablespoons, 40 calories times 8 is 320 calories in half and half for a cup. And the milk container in a cup, there's only 150 calories. So if I reduce the milk back to 2 tablespoons or divide it, then I'm getting a significantly less amount of calories in the milk and in fat content, but still high protein. It's good for me to reduce where I can. And this is one of those areas where I can. Mayo is one of those things I'm not changing. I like Hellmann's, I like real mayonnaise, and I'm not gonna chintz. The fat-free stuff has a sweetness to it. I think it's disgusting. I hate it. I don't like Miracle Whip. I want genuine, either Duke's or Hellmann's mayonnaise. That's what I want when I have a sandwich. Yesterday I made a tuna salad. I mixed chopped spinach, chopped arugula, chickpeas that I had drained out of a can, chopped radishes, chopped cucumber, did I say tuna? And just mixed it all up. And I had just a little wedge of Monterey Jack left in the fridge, and I cubed that up and put it in the mix too. And I used real mayonnaise in that salad, and it was awesome. And it filled me up. That's my meal type stuff that I've done and worked towards. Hopefully I will still continue to be able to eat well and keep on my exercise regimen. Yesterday at the gym, I did treadmill, did really well considering I didn't work out at all last week. Still hit the 16-minute mile, just like 16 minutes and 10 seconds for a mile, which I think averaged about 3.6 miles per hour. My goal is, obviously I told you I want to be able to run a 10K by the end of this year, which is a little over 6 miles. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit that, but my goal for the time being is to get a 5K or a 3.11 mile run in an hour. So that's what I'm working towards. And I'm not there yet, but I still continue to work on that. And I think I need to continue losing pounds before I can actually achieve that goal because I'm still carrying so much extra weight. I really don't think that it's reasonable for me to expect that I'm going to hit that goal until I get probably closer to 220 or 230, because right now at 270, I'm still just carrying a little too much extra flab. You know, I've gotten some firmness and some muscle, but there's still a little there. You know what I mean? Like I've still got it. I've still got a belly and thighs and all the little extra, and I want to be nice and firm. So we'll see how that goes. So Sunday I did the treadmill still, as I mentioned, and I did my upper body weights, and I was so proud, even though it was a very hard workout. I was very proud because I was able to complete 3 sets of 12 of all the weight categories I had last time I did upper body weights, and I had increased all my weights. And so tonight what I'm going to do when I go to the gym is I'm going to do the bike, and I'm going to do some core exercises, whatever that entails. I have to look at my workout plan and schedule to see what I can work in. But all in all, I'm feeling good. I'm still on track, still on the wagon, but had a couple weeks there where I really struggled. So thanks for checking in. Hopefully that satisfied your curiosity about where I'm at and what I'm doing with my physical health and wellness, and I will check back in with you next time. Have an awesome day, you guys. Bye.